The next couple things we want to do are going to deal with reviewing and revising the text. So first thing we want to do is find and replace text. So we're going to click on slide 2. We're going to come up here to edit, go to find, pick replace. Now remember, we did some of this in our word units. So the find what, you're going to type in thrush, and the replace with is going to be wood thrush with a capital W and a capital T. Once you type that in, hit replace all. It says there's 2 replacements that were made. You're going to hit OK and then close out of that box. Next thing that we want to do is go ahead and do spell check. And I think we all know how to do that one. Come up here to tools, go to spelling, and then we've got our spelling box that pops up. And communicate, we want to change that one. Territory. Go ahead and change this one. Syringe. Melodies. And beautiful. Simultaneously. Official. And then we're done. One thing I want to point out to you is the notes pane, and we're going to figure out how to add notes. This is very important because people aren't going to see this when you do an actual presentation, and when we do our group project, you'll probably utilize the notes pane a lot more than we do in exercise and examples in the book that we do. So let's click on slide 1, and down here where it says click to add notes, and you can expand this if you want to, make it taller. We want to type in more than 10,000 species of birds exist in the world, period. The largest bird is the ostrich, comma, and the smallest bird, the smallest is the hummingbird, period. They generally live in small groups, comma, but some form huge flocks with thousands of members, and a variety of species. Period. Flocks help keep the birds safe while they search for food. Now I spelled members wrong, so I can right click on that and get the correct spelling, or I can come up here and do tools spelling again. Okay, now the notes you can print out and use with you, or if you're going to expand on. So let's add notes to slide 3. Birds migrate to benefit from warm weather, period. Some can fly more than 6,000 miles without stopping, period. We can help birds. We can help bird migration by providing food, comma, shelters, comma, nest sites, comma, and water. Okay, so now that we have our notes, we have checked our spelling, and we have replaced and found text. Now I want to go ahead and insert slides. So we're going to click on slide 2. We're going to click the text button under the Home tab. We're going to do slide number, and then we have our header, footer, and dialog box that pops up. So slides should be highlighted. You can also do on notes and handouts. So if I was going to print something, or you were going to print something and give it to your audience, you could make sure that those were applied to there as well. But we want to go ahead and stay on slide. We want the slide number to start as number 1. We don't want it to show on the title slide, so we click Don't Show on Title Slide. Now let's go ahead and go to Notes and Handouts section, and in the footer, I'd like you to put your first and last name, and then hit Apply to All. I also want you to come up here to File, Properties, and in the author, put your first and last name. Hit OK. We're going to go ahead and save this once more. The last thing I want to go over with you guys is how to print. Let's go ahead and go to File, Print. If the printers are working, I would like you to go ahead and print these off as we're doing them. The print what? I'd like you to pick 3 handouts per slide. Notice that it's got the pictures of each thing that we've created, each slide we've created, plus note sections on the side. So go ahead and print that. Also, if you go to Print, and then you're going to change it to Notes, and I want you guys to look and see that you can see every single note that we've typed in and that was already typed there. You're going to cancel that. I don't want you to print that one. Go ahead and save and submit on My Big Campus.